Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Today I'm going to be doing the next 6 stages of the Fanhome release of Bill Bryan's Fast and the Furious Nissan Skyline. Now, from what I understand, we're going to be doing a lot of electrics today. So this could be a really quick stage or it could be really difficult. I don't know. All I know is wires everywhere. We do get to test those wires as well. Now, talking about electrics, I don't know if you know that Fanhome bought out the Knight Rider model. You've probably seen that on the channel when I completed that. Well, Mike Lane has actually done a superb upgrade for it. Check this out.
Oh my God, this is so
Look at this dash. Oh wow.
I need a minute, guys.
There's an app?
It has Wi-Fi? What? Oh my God.
They lit up in sequence on the dash.
Uh-huh.
Dash says Jordan needs his special sock. KITT will display the track data on your Mike Lane monitors. Are you kidding me?
God. And the volume goes down and KITT scanner reflects it. Here's the disco.
Oh, disco mode! Disco mode! Oh my God. Casey says that looks awesome. Oh my God, it syncs to the screen.
What is it, Michael?
God, it almost does feel alive. Oh my God, the startup sequence is so good.
You may call me Todd.
Oh my God. This, my friends, is the ultimate electronics kit, the ultimate mod. I think this might be just one of the coolest things that I've seen since doing modeling.
That's fantastic. This is very exciting. This makes KITT worth it.
This makes KITT 100% worth it. Like, This is what he needs.
Now, doesn't that look absolutely amazing? Now, the full videos of that, I believe, are going to be up on Jordan's Aligning the Stars channel and Todd's Marvel Phoenix channel. Now, I have put links to both of those channels down there. Be sure to scan them or go into the video description. You'll see the link there and subscribe to their channel so you get notified when those videos go live, if they're not already live at the moment. But we are working with electrics ourselves today, but albeit on a different model. So if you want to get this for yourself, I have put a link in the video description. There's also a QR code on the screen. I haven't looked at the magazines, but I do realise that this is going to get a little bit involved and probably a little bit of a rat's nest of cables, but we'll see what we're left with at the end. So without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, so let's do all of these in one go, I think. So this is stage 45. So 5 stages of wires, okay? So as you can see, loads of wires here, and we do have a control board, which we're going to be plugging these into, very tiny, there, okay? And this is just explaining how we put these into the control board. So that's stage 45. I'll leave that there because as you can see in stage 46, we've got another control board, which some of this stuff's going to go into. So that's stage 46. And this is the magazine for that, looking just like this. And loads of wires in there as well. They're all going to plug into that board. Okay, and as you see in the next stage, guess what we've got? More wires. So this is stage 47. As you see, tons more wires there, all going into that board. And then we've got stage 48. Looking like this. I can't believe how many wires there are. This has got probably more wires than the DeLorean, I think. But as you see, more wires, and we do have a battery box there, so I have to get some batteries because I'm believing that once all these wires are in, we might be able to test it. I'm not sure. Let's check stage 49 because I'm going to do that one as well, all at the same time. Here's the magazine. And yep, we're going to be putting these wires in. And we do get to test them, as you can see. We've got the remote here so we can see that everything's working. And look at how this is going to look at the end. Oh my God. But I'm going to do those stages together. There is something completely different in stage 50, so I'll leave that till afterwards. Might be worth telling you now that we did get a free gift in this one, which is a Fast and the Furious mug. And look, I haven't even opened it, so let's get that out. Show you what that looks like. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, could kill a cup of coffee right now. But there you go. Okay, let's get all these electrics out. So here you go. Here's stage 45. This is all the cables here. And this tiny thing here is what the control board is looking like that we're going to be plugging these into. Now I'm just having a look at these to see if there's any numbers on them, and there is, but they're in white. I've had to put my magnifying glasses on to see them down this side here. So when we take these cables out, these cables are all numbered, apart from this one, which is O. O. I'm going to leave that to one side, but the numbered cables we've got here, just like this is number 4. This is a cop light by the look of it in the middle here. And holding it this way round, probably best on the top camera, the pins on this side are going to be for the negative, the black lead, and the pins on this side are going to be for the positive, which is the red lead. So what I've got here is lead 4. I'm going to do this in no order, and I'm going to be plugging this into 0.4 on the circuit board. And I've basically put them in like that. I don't know if there's a direction they need to go in, but as long as they've got contacts, so the negative side this side, the positive side towards the soldered points here. And I'm going to continue doing that with all the other cables. Now this blue and white cable we've got in here, I'm going to have the label at the other end, and I'm going to be plugging this end just into this point here. So as you can see, all the black on that side, all red on this side, and this cable's now in. The other side of this cable here, I'm going to need the circuit board that we had in the last pack. And I'm going to look for plug O, which is right in the middle there, and I'm going to be plugging that into there. And with that in, that's all there is to do in that stage. So let's open stage 46. Pretty much just matching up now all the colours with numbers or letters. So if it's a letter, like this one here, which is U, just going to make that nice and straight. I'm going to plug that into this board, because this is the letter board, and I'm going to be plugging it into port U. So I'm going to work my way through all the letters in this pack and the numbers in this side. There's pretty much the OCD in me, which is making me put these all in exactly the same way. Now for cable C, which looks like that, slightly different, we're just going to be matching up these wires here. So the black wire is going to go onto the black side, because we've got a pin to push in here, like that, which means the white wire is going to go on the other side there. So we've got the C cable that's going to be going into this board. God, this is going to get tangled very quickly. I can see this happening. There we go. That's how it's looking at the moment. Okay, let's move on to stage 47. Look at all the wires in this one. Okay, same way, letters into the big circuit board, numbers into the small one. With this D cable, once again, we need to match up these wires here. So the white is going to go with the white, and the grey and black is going to go with the grey and black. Just like that. Plug this into D. And there we go, that's everything plugged in there. Now I've tried to keep it separate here, so anything with numbers is all in that side, and anything with letters is all in this side, even though it does look like a mess of wires at the moment. It's going to be fun putting all of this in. Okay, one more pack, and that looks just like this. We've got the battery box in this one. As a matter of fact, look, we've got stage 49 now, which has got a few more wires in. Now, even though we're putting the wires into the circuit board, chances are we're going to be unplugging these wires again afterwards, especially things like the speaker, because we're going to be fitting them into the car. But I'll put the last of these wires in. Wire F here, exactly the same way as what we've had before. Just make sure you match up the like wires. So the black goes with the black, and the white goes with the white. I don't suppose it matters, but I do like to make sure they're all going in the same direction like that. And it's just the same with E. So I'm having a good look. All the plugs are in there. There's no vacant plugs, and there's no vacant plugs in here as well. What I'm going to do, get some batteries. And the batteries I have here. So it takes 4 AAAs. Put these in. Okay. Now we've got a switch on here, which is over here. So I'm going to need to keep that into the on position. Hoping that's on. And if I press this button on the remote, let me just see if I've got a battery in here. I can't remember putting a battery in. I did. So when I press that, some lights should come on. Wow, check that out. Look at this. Okay, so we've got loads of blue lights on this side. Lights here. Pretty much anything that's a light, or almost anything that's a light, has come on. We've got a few lights here which haven't come on. But wow, a whole kit caboodle. That looks really good. I do like these lights. Look, even this long one here. Look at that. That looks good. Okay. It wants me to check the sound with the horn. that works. It wants me to check the starting the car. Cool. It wants me to check the other lights, which, as you see, are turning on and off there. I'm just going to double check they're both coming on. Yep, so they're on. I've got some lights here. What's these lights? Let me just see. Hang on a second. Press the second button on the second row to check that the high beam headlights of the wire N are on. Okay, so we've got these ones come on. Cool. And as you see, the high beam comes on here. So looking like that. That's those two. Indicators. There we go. They're blinking away, doing what they're doing. Looks really cool. I'm happy with that. Other side. There you go. There's the other ones going off. That's good. I've got hazard. This hazard button here. What does that do? Oh, that puts them all off. Look, they're all blinking like hazard lights. I've got a reverse light, which is that one there. That's come on. And then finally, I've got the, whatever this one is. What is this? Press the second button. Says are on the neon rear brake position lights. So as you can see, the neon lights here, they get brighter. That looks pretty cool. And I'm sure I've got a brake light coming on as well. I have. Look over here. So, wow. Everything's connected. Everything works. Successful test. It looks really good, doesn't it? But that's all there is to do almost in that stage. We do have some bits left over, namely the mounts for the speaker, which we're about to put in the next stage. So I have moved that wire nest. It's like a wire loom. I wonder if I can make a loom out of that. You know, like you would have for a normal car. I have to have a think about that. Okay, so this is the last stage of the pack. This is stage 50. I don't know, someone got excited with this. The magazine's stuck together. But there you go. This is stage 50. So we've got, by the look of it, the center console that we're going to be doing. We're going to be building the center console. And by the look of it, we're going to be detaching the speaker, putting that into place of the chassis, just like this. So here is the last pack here, stage 50. And the first thing we're going to do is put the center console cup holder in. And it's going to go in like this. I put it in from the underside, but where this flap is, it's going to be pointing up just there. Okay, but we need to keep that in. So it's going to be upside down, just like that. Now to keep that into place, we've got this part of the console here. That's going to go on top. If I just turn this around, of the flap we've just put in. So this is going to go on this part just here. Push that all the way down. That's now locked this into position. And I'm holding it in with a KP screw. One KP screw just through the front there. Perfect. One in the middle. Just off center here. And then one just at the back. Excellent. So that's what the center console is looking like with the cup holder lid in place as well. Now, I can put that to one side. On the wiring loom, which again, bringing over here, I'm going to be detaching the speaker. I said we're going to be doing that. Now, the speaker is letter R. Put this to one side and bring over the chassis. Haven't seen this for a while, have we? So quite simply, I'm going to be putting the speaker in this way round like this. Now, having a look at the instructions here, they basically got this going out of this side here. It's coming out the right side of the car. And I'm going to be putting this brace on. It's going to go over the top, other way around. Just like that. And that's going to hold that into place. Putting that in with CM screws. So one there. And one on this side. So, with this in here, and obviously the center console we've been working on, which eventually will probably go on a floor pan, something like that. I haven't put the floor pan in, actually. Should we go get the floor pan and see what that looks like? Yeah, let's do that. So the floor pan would go in there like that. And this center console, guessing it's going to be fitting in something like that there. But that is all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. Well, that was involved, wasn't it? God, can you believe how many wires we've got? I do think it's going to be one of these builds where we're going to be detaching the wires we've attached, installing them into the car, but we've got an idea of how and where they're going to go into the circuit board. But quite a fun stage that was. I'm glad we got all the wires in one place as well, so we're not worried about where they've gone or are they missing. Once again, if you want to get this for yourself, there's a link in the video description. There's also a QR code on the screen, but I really hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.